mountain biking. For some, it's the challenge, pushing yourself, feeling the flow, the ride, the simplicity, the trail. It's the trails that we ride that make mountain biking such a unique and fun sport. Each trail is a new adventure, a new possibility. We need sustainable trails that can be enjoyed for many years to come. And that is one of the main reasons Cwocc, Central Wisconsin Off-Road Cycling Coalition, was formed.
Well, Cwocc, or the Central Wisconsin Off-Road Cycling Coalition, is a group of local mountain bikers that are passionate about building and maintaining mountain bike trails in central Wisconsin. We basically want to build a better mountain bike community in this area and really add something of value to our community for the quality of life, for promoting physical fitness, for retaining families to live here, and to really be a magnet for tourism in our area.
Having been here now for 10 years and seeing the growth of mountain biking in this town, seeing the investment in terms of trails, trail building that's being done, kind of relationships with national partners, IMBA, county park service that we're working with that can make all this happen, and now Sylvan Hill. And I think the other thing that really helps the growth is just seeing the parents that are involved, because they all have young kids, and all those young kids, if they stay with their parents' interest in cycling, they got themselves a lifetime sport and a community that'll support it.
And the women's community, I think, is evolving with the women's camp that we had last year. We had such great interest, we expanded it to 2 days, having Lindsay from All Ride Clinics come. Already we're planning a date for this next summer and thinking of having her come for a weekend, but it's neat when you get the women involved, because then it starts to become, and the kids, a family sport. And I think that's really neat to see those young families in the community get together.
I think Cwocc has opened up great opportunities for all bikers, and it has grown so much. I think when we put Cwocc together, when we founded it, it was the perfect time, because mountain biking really started to grab hold. And people really started getting into it, and I think it's really helped Cwocc grow too.
As a doctor, health is obviously really important to me, and not just my personal health, but the health of the community. And one of the ways I stay healthy is by biking, and in particular mountain biking. And as I was looking at positions, this opportunity came up, and one of the first things I did, obviously look at the job and is that a good fit, and it was. But the next thing I did is went to look at what the local mountain biking scene was and what trails were available. And I came across the Cwocc webpage, and 9 Mile, threw my bike in the back of the car for the interview, and after the interview day went out and rode 9 Mile. The ride was as important as the interview in terms of, is this a place I would realistically be willing to relocate? It was actually one of the factors I had to consider in deciding whether or not to move my family. I mean, the other part which has been so fun for me is the community aspect of it. So Cwocc has a Thursday night group ride that I go to on a regular basis, and my friends in town are now other Cwocc members. And that to me is a really important part of the community. It's made it very welcoming for me as a new person coming into town.
I came into riding over 20 years ago, and I just love doing it, and it keeps me fit and healthy, and it's a lot more fun to me than going into a gym and working out indoors. And I feel fortunate to have found an activity that is this much enjoyment and keeps me healthy. And now having a family and 2 daughters, it's great to pass that on to them and to see them really enjoy doing it. And I think that for all of us, having more opportunities here locally just is better all around.
Our efforts and how we have communicated our vision and our passion for the sport to the community. And when I say that, I mean our local land managers, the county department, the parks department, and even the business community. It really is like legitimized who we are as a sport and as an organization. So when we go to the table and we ask for things about, more mileage and permission to build, and we present our ideas for trail building concepts, it's nice to know that we're heard, we're respected, and people understand the value of what we're trying to bring to this community.